me. Look right at me.
When her son Gavin started to become ill, it was subtle. So subtle, Leanne Waters wouldn't have been blamed for missing it.
Okay, look right at me. Keep your head straight. How about over here? How many fingers?
One.
Okay, good job. Look up. Look down. Do you have any? Do your fingers feel numb at all?
But one day she looked at Gavin, and then looked at his twin brother Garrett side by side. The difference was staggering.
The size he is right now is pretty much the size he was last February, February 5th of 2015.
So almost a year.
Almost a year ago, yes.
How much does he weigh versus his twin?
He's 35.8 pounds and his twin is 53 pounds.
For months they had been drinking the same water, but Gavin was showing the effects of being poisoned by lead. And such is the nature of lead poisoning. It can affect people very differently, even twins.
Do you remember what the number was?
6.5.
What is normal?
Nothing. There's no safe exposure to lead.
It's a mantra repeated by doctors all over the world. No lead, not even a little bit, is acceptable, because we know more than ever what it does to the body. When lead is ingested or inhaled, no organ in the body is spared. Lead even attacks the DNA, affecting not just you, but your future children. All of it essentially irreversible. Equally frustrating, the symptoms could show up now or years from now.
Wait, watch, and see. How do you live your life like that?
It's upsetting.
He's 4.
The lead was coming from the corroded pipes carrying water. The longer the water was in the pipes, the more hazardous it became.
What the hell, man? This is a prank, bro! Dude, you hit my car! No, you hit me, bro! You coming out of there! You wanna fight? Yeah, let's go, bro! You wanna fight? Whoa! I'm being assaulted right now! I'm being assaulted! Oh! God, oh my God, I got tased in the light, man! Oh, don't tase me, bro! Ain't that a shame? Has that ever happened to you? I'm George. I'm the Sword. I'm the Texas Sword of Justice. And I am here to represent you in court. I will helpfully defend you right where you need it. I am a slash away. That is 1-800-JUSTICE. That is 1-800-847-4237. I didn't even spell justice, but I will bring it to you. And if I don't win your case, I will get you a steak for free. And if I win your case, then your opposing attorney owes you a steak. And if you're a vegan and calling me, what are you doing with your life, son?
The Great Barrier Reef stretches some 2,500 kilometres down through the hugely inviting turquoise waters of the Coral Sea. But while it's beautiful above the surface, the real magic happens below. The reef is regarded as one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It's the world's biggest living structure. There are more than 1,500 different types of fish of all different colours, shapes and sizes. But the reef is increasingly under threat. Up to 50% of the coral have already been destroyed, much of it down to global warming, according to the scientists. This has led to acidification of the ocean, which has killed much of the coral. There is also an incredibly aggressive type of starfish called the crown of thorns starfish, which has flourished because of fertilizers and farm waste being washed into the ocean. That starfish has attacked and killed much of the coral. And now the Great Barrier Reef and the Coral Sea is increasingly a major shipping lane. And all up and down the northeastern coast of Australia, you've got these lines of huge bulk carrier ships and many of them are here to pick up one thing. Along much of the Queensland coast, you can find these huge coal terminals like this one at Hay Point. Australia now exports around 1 million tonnes of coal every single day. You can see it being brought in on these long coal trains that come in from the big mines out in the Galilee Basin in that direction to the coal terminals before it's shipped out for export towards Japan, Korea, China, and increasingly India.